If you're a homeowner in Johnson County, Kansas, or planning to become one, I'm going to be sharing an update on the latest real estate trends from June of 2023. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video where I share what we're seeing day to day in the field, as well as an overview of Buffini's bold predictions of what's to come sooner than later. In June, there were 1.6 months of supply available in Johnson County, which is still strongly a seller's market. This is up slightly from 1.4 months, and anything less than 4 months means there's not a lot of inventory. The $400,000 price range and under is at 0 months of supply, and the highest months of supply was at 5 months, with condos between $600,000 and $800,000. The average sales price for a home in Johnson County is around $533,000, and that is barely down from last month, but still up 8% from last year. This is the first month-over-month decrease since January this year, but it's so insignificant, I don't think it means much. And looking at the entire Kansas City region, the average sales price actually went up 2%. That average price is sitting at 1 month of inventory everywhere in Johnson County for single-family homes. Moving along, the average list-to-sale ratio was 103.4% for June closings in Johnson County. That's also barely down from last month and down 1.9% from last year, but it also went up slightly in the entire Kansas City area for June, and that's such a small percentage, it means very little. The highest list-to-sale ratio in June was 108% in the $300,000 to $400,000 price range in the Prairie Village and Mission Hills areas. It's taking an average of 28 days on market for a property to sell, which is down 15% from last month, and of course up from last year, which was 12 days. If we're thinking of selling and you fear you missed out on the last 2 years, it's still very clear that homes are selling quickly and over ask price, especially when priced strategically. Low inventory is driving the market. In the field, just in the last 3 weeks, I see some homes are selling very quickly and others are taking a bit longer. Homes over $600,000 are significantly up on days on market, but they're still getting over 100% list to sale ratios, so keep that in mind if you're selling in that range. The mortgage rates are ranging from 6.45 to 7.12% today, depending on your loan type and terms. This is obviously not appealing to anyone with rates in the 2s and maybe 3s, but there is good news ahead. I did just listen to Buffini's bold predictions today, where he and Dave Stevens talked about how Powell wants the Federal Reserve to be down in the 2% by 2025, and that would be putting the rates in the 4s, hopefully with a slow decline in that direction between now and then. Again, it is just a prediction, but they've been looking at those numbers way longer than I ever have. So here's what's happening in the market, and some of this is paraphrasing Stevens, but anyone who is waiting on a 2008 type market crash or for home prices to go down won't find it. And the main difference between now and then is 39% of nationwide homes are owned free and clear right now, and another 29% of nationwide homes have more than 50% equity. In fact, the U.S. home equity has hit its highest record ever, a clear difference between 2008 and now. We are still seeing a steady year-over-year home price appreciation, and demand is still high despite increased rates this year. When those rates go down, we also have 3 million nationwide households that make over $150,000 a year that are still renting and could enter the market very quickly. I don't see foreclosure opportunities coming anytime soon, and if you're wanting to buy your dream home, all statistics show buy now and refinance sooner than later. Of course, every home and situation is unique. If you'd like help navigating the buying and selling process, or simply want to chat about your future options, I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to call or drop me a message. Otherwise, check out my other videos, and I'll be back next month with an updated Johnson County real estate market report.